Welcome back to the channel, fellow adventurers. If you're new here, we do EDC gear and knife review videos, and we often review outdoor gear. So in front of me, I've got something really cool. I've got the Mulper mobile fan. So what's great about this, one, I can't stand the heat. So when I'm in the outdoors camping, I always have a mobile fan with me, but I've never found one that worked really well until now. This one is what I think is perfect. One, you've got LED lighting all around it, which is great. The LED lighting has multiple levels. It's a 5-speed fan. It can oscillate. You can set it to run off a timer. You've also got sleep mode. So if you're camping and you have this in your tent, or if you're car camping, or if you're van camping, you can go to sleep when it's hot out, set it for your sleep timer. When the temperature drops, it's going to turn off. Of course, it's doing that by time because it's timed, but that's a great thing. One, you don't kill your battery running it all night when you don't need it. You save the battery. And speaking of the battery, it's got a 20,000 mAh battery in here. So it's got a lot of power and a lot of power to go long, a long time. It has a battery indicator on the front. It can work as a mobile charging station. So you can take your tablet, you can plug it in, and on the other side there's USB-C out for charging an external device, or USB-C in for charging the unit itself. It does include your USB-C cable, and having a USB-C is awesome because that's what things are using standard now, so you're not dealing with the old-fashioned USBs or your mini USBs. Just a very, very nice addition to it. So I want to tell you everything this can do. First off, we'll show you here on the bottom, you've got a hook. That hook pulls out. Whoops. So that hook pulls out, so you can hang this. Again, if you can hang this in the center of your tent, use the lighting, run the fan. You can do it if you're van camping, car camping, anything like that. But what's nice is hidden on the back here, you've got this little compartment where you've got a remote control. So you've got this remote, so you can operate the fan while you're in your sleeping bag and not have to get up to reach for it. That is an excellent addition. And it's tiny, it stores in the unit. It just doesn't get better than that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring the camera closer and show you exactly what this can do. All right, let's take a look around. First thing you see, it comes in this really nice box, has a nice presentation, details everything that it can do on back of the box, which is nice. So that works as a quick start guide, but nobody cares about the box. Let's look at the fan itself. So it's in this attractive orange color. You've got your control panel right there, so you can control it with that, or you could use the remote. On the side here, let's turn this around into the light. Let's turn that so you can see it a little better. So here you have your opening where you're going to be able to put your USB charger in there, and you'd use that. That's the input for charging, and that's the output. So if you want to run the cable and charge a tablet or a phone, that will work great for that. You've got this nice little hook right here for carrying. Makes that very easy. And now let's kind of go through the controls. On the remote itself, you've got on, off. So we'll turn the fan on. That fan's running right now. Very quiet. You've got your controls to raise the speed. That's the second level. Third level. Fourth level. And fifth. And I'm going to bring you right up close to that. That is very quiet. Very, very quiet. So I've already turned the light on. And now let's go with the light levels. You've got secondary. You've got warm lighting. You got off, on, which is a cool light. You've got a mixture of the two for bright lighting. And again, a warm light right there. So that works really well. Now you can set it, there's a timer mode on here on the remote. So you can set it to run to a set amount of time. If you want to run it for, you know, it has, I think, 8 different settings that you can run it for time-wise. Then you can hit the swing button, which makes it oscillate. And that's nice for distributing the air evenly, especially, like I said, if you're camping or if you're car camping, that sort of thing. Or like I said, I use it in my office when I'm filming, and it works great because it moves the air, doesn't make a ton of noise. Awesome, awesome product right there. You can turn that off. And you can whatchamacallit. Oh, let me turn the oscillating off. Yep, there we go. You've got your sweep control there. Like I said, that works great when you're in tent and you want to, you know, have it run while you're going to sleep when it's still warm out. And, you know, as the temperature drops, you'll have it turn off. You'll save the battery. So now let me show you how it works as a charger. Just hang tight for a second as I hook everything up. Okay, so I hooked up the tablet via the USB-C cable right there. And now that's charging. So that's great too. This gives you a backup power source. So this really works well if you're on the road and you're camping. Or like I said, or if you're here at a picnic table in the park, you know, and you're outdoors. This thing just works well. And like I said, I've been using it now, and I really wanted to test it out before I showed it to you guys. I know the company would have liked to have me they'd send this over for me to review, and I know they would have preferred to have this video out earlier, but I really wanted to test this out, folks, before I gave it to you guys and said, hey, go and get this. I will post a link to it. It's at a really great price point. This comes in at just under $30. This thing does everything really, really well, and like I said, to me, it's a lifesaver. I've been using it now since they sent it. It's been several weeks, and I think it's perfect. All right, folks, if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you like this kind of content, subscribe to the channel. But remember, folks, as I always say, until we meet again, keep your blade sharp.